Why, hello, friends. I hope you all can hear me with my disembodied voice. I was a little bit late to the start, but I hope that you are doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hello, friends. Happy Friday for me. Happy whatever time it is for you. Happy time zones wherever you are. Hello, hello. Space Walrus, hello. Luxie, hello. Nyla, hello. Jelly! Hey, girl, hey! Oh my goodness. Jelly, how are you? Hedgie, Direwolf. Direwolf, I see that icon. I see you. Mishmas, hey. Hedgie, I said hello, but hello anyway. Amy, hello. Can hear the voice in theirs. Thank you, thank you. Jelly, can I just tell you? Your wedding era was incredible. I hope that married life is basically like it was before, only, you know, glamorous and I guess tax write-offs, I think. How are you? How are things? I saw that you were streaming for the first time in a hot minute this week. I've just been living under a rock. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Well, before we do that, you just getting back into it? Let's go. Well, if that's the case, friends, I think you know what you need to do. Also, that icon, this profile, that, goodness, girl, it should be illegal how beautiful you are. That you planned your wedding so beautifully, and I swear to Nintendo, if you decide to leave medicine, which don't because you're very good at it, become a wedding planner. 100%. Become a wedding planner. I will have a second wedding for you to plan my wedding. It was beautiful. Hopefully the rock is comfy. Struggling to get through the 5th attempt through year 3, spring 7 on Coral Island. Might buy a new computer, but redid my settings. Oh no. JK, what's my favorite color? Hello to you too. My favorite color is purple, but really I love all the colors. What's your favorite color? Oh my gosh. Well, as we're getting into this, friends, we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. First and foremost, we like to share our weekly goals or weekly wins. It is Friday or about to be Friday. I want to hear about your goals. I want to hear what's been going on with you, how you're doing. And we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. But if you don't know what that is, like the stream and find out. And while we're doing that, I need to do a couple of shout outs while I'm here. Your favorite color is purple too. I love that. Now, okay, bigger question. What shade of purple? Is it more of a red purple or a blue purple? Is it a blurple? A rurple? I must know. But we are delightfully rainbow on this channel, so really any color has significant meaning. Christian, hello. Light purple, love that. Naru, did I say hello to you? I'm gonna say hello to you again. You're being fiscally responsible at work with the safety training that is going away soon. I hope that it's not a waste of your time. I had an argument today about something, if something was blue or purple. Was it our girl? Oh my gosh. Wow, my brain. I have my medicine's just kicking in, friends. The blue-purple cat argument. Rosie. Is it Rosie? At work? At Rosie? Yeah, was it Rosie? Oh my gosh. Make that a conversation. Like, look at this cat. Is it blue or is it purple? Anyway. Anyway. We are at our first bubble break of the stream. So thank you, friends, for 11 likes. I appreciate you. So, as we're settling into it, I gotta be honest, friends. I've been kind of like, I don't want to use the word hurricane because there are people who are definitely impacted by hurricanes right now. So I feel like a maelstrom. We're just gonna call it a maelstrom because, you know, hurricanes should be left for you know, people who are actually going through it. And I've been really struggling with game development and just like moving past this block. And I thankfully had a really lovely coffee date with my husband on yesterday. And then I had this light bulb moment, Megs, hello, that I really am making this harder than I need it to be. And I just, as the artsy gamer, it's not like I am the artist of the artsy gamer. Actually, we're just gonna do this. So what I want you to do, friends, before I get into like this conversation, is just like rotate your shoulder. If you haven't like wiggled your fingers or wiggled your toes in a while, do that. Look side to side. I know that I am incredibly attractive, like. But what I would like you to do, friends, is just like look away from the screen and just like soften your gaze for 20 seconds to reset your vision, because I know that we are so chronically online and that our vision is being impacted by that. But just like look away for a bit, you know, close your eyes, think about, you know, providing yourself the friendship and compassion that you deserve. If you're in the office goblin position, I'm working on that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Put this pillow right here to work on my posture. Oh, ergonomics. Ergonomics who? Ooh, this is much better. Ooh. All right, friends. And then like if you are in the office goblin position, I know that a lot of us are not of the straight persuasion, but like, you know, make sure that your spine is in a good alignment to whatever capacity that you are physically able to. I know a lot of us may have invisible chronic conditions or illnesses or are disabled. So just like do what you can to get comfy and cozy, unclench your jaw, grab some food, get your water, take your meds, take a nice big belly breath. Inhale. Megs, we got you. Exhale. When you sit right and you make a happy wiggle dance, yes. I am a wiggler. Let me tell you, like, if there is a good food, Hubsmod will tell you that I'm just like, it's so good. Oh my gosh. So anyway, about my my mental health, it had, I swear to Nintendo, I did not do this on purpose. However, I did answer the question about whether or not Tiffany does have a garter belt. She does. I don't know what to do with this information, so I'm going to share it with all of you. That was seriously not on purpose. So I have been really struggling with just game development, and I felt really stuck of not what to do. So I know I don't need y'all's permission, because I know that you all know that I can make art, right? And play games, and hopefully make art and make games. But I'm going to be using placeholder art for my game development stuff, so that I'm not using the word wasting time, but I'm not using significant times to just make the assets. So I will obviously cite my sources of where I get my assets. I'm going to get my assets through legal means that I can use them commercially as well as for personal use, but I just need to move forward. So starting next week, my goals, actually no, starting this weekend, we are going to have an artsy revival with regards to game development. Crispy, hello. Then I need to show you the cute wiggle dance budgie. Yes, Luxie, yes you do. Yes, you do. I mean, if there is an animal that best represents me, I need to see it. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited. We're also amiiboing in our girl Ruby with my little like dinky amiibo. I know I have a regular one, but my son has a revitalization of amiibo obsession. So my amiibos are everywhere right now. So we're just gonna do this. And if you are just tuning in after a hot minute, I did a charity stream a couple of weeks ago for House Rabbit Society in honor of Andra, who was my chronically ill rabbit that had passed away over the summer. And I wanted to give back to the organization that has provided a lot of support and also was the reason that I had 2 rabbits to begin with, from, you know, Maryland all the way to Italy to Korea. And we were able to raise $2,000. That was $1,500 beyond the goal that I originally had. And so not only are we cosplaying as our girl Tiffany on November 1st for me, Halloween for all of you, I had to reset my second island. And right now we're doing a Southern Hemisphere all rabbit island. We're working through this. We're getting rid of Shino today. Peace and love though. And we're going to hold on to these 2 until I get their photos, because Plucky's birthday is tomorrow, and the idea of kicking her out before her birthday sounds really mean. I have a vet appointment tomorrow for the ferrets. They blocked out for 3 hours, not thrilled. And they have an appointment for the dog and taking 2 of my friend's cats. Oh my goodness. Also, Hank, hello. How are you? Hank, hello. Yeah, Megs, you were talking about that you had you had some upcoming vet stuff. Another new thing, if you don't know, is that we have cats now. We have 2 lovely cats, and I think once we get to what, 30 likes or so, I'll do a cat tax, and then at the end of stream I'll do another cat tax. And wait, where was I going? Oh, I was going to talk to Ruby. And cats are cool. Like, I don't know why. I was so worried about cats being in our lives. They're pretty great. I've had cats before. I grew up with them, but I haven't had cats as like a grown-up where I am the one responsible for them all the time. So it's been really cool. Takes notes, 30 likes, cat tax. Yes. I mean, we're already at 19 likes, y'all. We're gonna get there anyway. So, what we're working on now is basically a forested town that is going to be Halloween oriented in the spring. And what I'm hoping to do is get it to a good point for Halloween where I can time travel back into cherry blossom season, because cherry blossom season, are you serious though? What? Ruby. No, this is expensive. No. Fine. Is that why Ace didn't want to show his lazy bum today? Yes. The ferrets are just getting their updated rabies vax. Not sure about the rabbits, but the ferrets need to sit for 30 minutes after the vaccinations to make sure they have a reaction. I mean, in Korea, that's pretty standard. They do that for the humans too. Like whenever my son had an injury on his toe, I guess he had tripped and the nail kind of like popped off halfway, and then the nail, sorry, I'm being gross, but like the nail was growing underneath. There was no issue. But after the doctor fixed it, she was like, oh, hey, since you're here, do you want to get your flu vaccines? And I'm going, well, I mean, my son's already upset. I'm already stressed, sure. And she usually has people wait for about 30 minutes, and they do that for the cats, and they've done it for the rabbits too. What do I need to make for a shell table? Oh, I think I have a sand dollar. Don't I have sand dollars? I may have sand dollars. Possibly. And the goal, aside from kicking out Shino lovingly, respectfully, peace and love, we are going to be moving villagers into the areas that I have planned out. And maybe you all can help me with this. Oh, please. Oh, please. Thank you. Thank you, self. Can I put villager homes a space between, like, if there is a, like, this space right here, can I put a house right next to it, or does it need to be two spaces? It's not like I've played this game for 4 years or anything. Leah, thank you. Oh my gosh, man. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I literally didn't do anything. I think, honestly, I think it's the lighting because I've been turning on this overhead light, and I don't know if it's because it's up and it's going down, but I was like, man, I feel like I look significantly older and more stressed. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna turn on the light today. So what you're telling me, friends, is that I'm especially attractive when the light is off. And I say that lovingly. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, a mod that gives Will the only black companion dreadlocks instead of the default hair he got? What? What is that? Who? What? I don't know the context of that, Hank. But I also really appreciate the compliments. That's very sweet. Hubsmod and I have been making a concerted effort to improve our... Oh, and BG3. Okay. A concerted effort to focus on protein intake because we have been woefully protein deficient for a really long time. And what we've really struggled with as vegetarians, it's like the major like meat and potatoes, the veggie meat and potatoes of a vegetarian diet is carbohydrates. And, you know, vegan and vegetarian eating doesn't necessarily mean healthy eating or, you know, balanced eating, I should say. I should say balanced instead of healthy. But we've been really focusing on like cutting down the simple carbs and adding more complex carbs and just more protein, because I think I was barely getting 40 grams of protein a day, which, you know, that's not even half of what I need for my height and my weight. So it's been pretty incredible, the noticeable difference of how just I feel with improving just the protein intake and drinking water. And I've been so happy about it. Our sleep could be better because we've been staying up a little later, but yeah, and we've also been doing like 3 times a week working out where it's 40 push-ups, 40 crunches, and 40 squats, just starting. And we're gonna get back into running when the air is a little bit better. But yeah, so this is what we have. Here's Coco being adorable. We love that for her. And whoa, these two, I mean, they have to be on an island together. Like I can't separate them. Oh no. But Will is the only companion that got the hairstylist fallen favorite available by Tavs and Dirges. Oh. I need to get back into BG3 because I have it. I do have it, and I want to play it, but with my ample free time, right? So I did talk about wanting to have a symmetrical neighborhood that has asymmetrical layering, right? However, I have been making it rather symmetrical regardless, and I'm pretty certain that I can place 2 houses down. I'm very sad that I have our girl Tiffany by herself. So maybe what we could do is have maybe I'll put Dottie somewhere that's a little quirky. Like maybe I'll have Dottie around here somewhere. If you have a dwarf, gnome, or halfling character, the romanceable companions take to one knee. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh man, that's adorable. Okay, yeah, so let's see, who do we move first? I think what we should do is I want to move, and Cole is on the island, he's new. I think I want to move Coco, and I want to move Shino after, yeah, we'll move Shino to the back area, and then we'll put Or where would it be closer? I could put Dottie in front of Abel's sisters so that she is technically closer to our girl Tiffany. So they can have their little walk friendship and have their little sitting area. Yeah, we could do that. All right, I guess then what we'll do is we'll start moving Coco first. And I also want to do that because I want to clear out that area for creating a rabbit-shaped lake. So I think that's going to be super fun. All right, how much money do I have? I have enough. That's awesome. We're going to move Coco first. I typically like to do the thing where if I can, oh, can I gift Coco though? I don't like moving villagers unless I can like gift them because I feel that it's important to have some level of friendship. So I think, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to move Shino first because once we amiibo her out, it's going to be a couple of days with Ruby. So we'll do that. But I've never had, except for the short-term penguin island, that I've never really focused on one specific species before, and I think that's really cool. Y'all. So, another fun thing that I did was, I think someone, maybe it was Hank, it was probably Hank or Direwolf, had suggested I give her rabbit ears. I gave her rabbit ears. And she wears it. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And it also matches her. I love that. It was you, Nyla. Okay, Nyla, incredible. And I'm also an angel. Yes. Okay, well, I know I can gift Shino, so that'll be fun. I'm back. How am I? I'm doing okay. I was a little stressed this morning. I had forgotten we didn't take out recycling, so I was kind of rushing to get it started, but wasn't able to get it all down. But I did have a very good breakfast of, oh, and that's the whole protein conversation. I've been playing around with wheat gluten to make seitan, which is a really good protein replacement for vegetarians and vegans. And let me tell you, friends, I made a seitan burger that had, was it cauliflower, onion, pepper, mushroom. It also had chickpea flour. It also had, what's the other one? It also had egg, and it also had feta, and it was very good. That is not where I want you to go. Kathleen, oh my gosh, Kathleen, it's been a hot minute. How are you? How are things? I feel like people are coming out of the woodwork to say hello. How are you doing, Kathleen? I hope that you are doing well. I haven't seen, I haven't been by your channel in a bit. Are you still doing videos? Let me imagine this. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. It's all right. It's all right, Space Walrus. It happens. Like, I didn't want to do it last night. So, I get it. Okay, so we can put, I was about to say we can put Kathleen here. We can put Shino here. I think what I'd like to do is I would like to put Doc here. Oh, hi, Sahara. I would like to put Doc here because I think it would be really cool to have like a little reading library since he has a very book-oriented area. I think that would be really cute. And then we can expand the yards to being here. So I'm very keen to see how this works. No, I've gone back to school to get my master's. I'm in a perpetual state of exhaustion. Kathleen, from a master to another. There's a couple of things that got me through my master's degree, and one of them was reading Sir Terry Pratchett's Discworld series. Highly, highly recommend it. I'm fairly certain that you can get it as a what's it called, as an Audible or something, but Discworld series will have you laugh, like audibly laugh. It'll have you sobbing. It is so good. And then the other one was Beachbody's Insanity with Sean T. That man quite literally rocked my abs. Feliciana, hello. What are you getting your master's in, if you don't mind me asking? 2, 3. AFK for coffee, then time to be productively co-working. Let's go. Yeah, so my goal is, you know, musical villagers today. At the very least, getting the, what was it? I have 6, 7, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7, so we need 10. And that's where I think we can do a little bit of asymmetrical funsies. Another thing we can do is have another staircase that goes up, and then we have one person that rules us all. We could do that. It could be a farm or something. I'm getting an information science. Luckily, they have an online program, so I can work full-time too. Oh my gosh. Hubsma did that. He did his master's, and I think completed it in a shorter time frame, and was working at the time. He was always tired. So I hope that after you get your master's that you take a significant break for yourself, because information science sounds like such a cool master's degree, but you also deserve a break, you know? Okay. Oh my gosh. This island is coming together so much faster than any other island I've ever done. Like even our island Lagom is still in its Pokemon form of me trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I feel like I'm being given a false sense of security and confidence of the things that I'm able to do and accomplish. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, take a hiatus, take a break. Take a break. Run away with us for the summer. Let's go out of state. Okay. Let me see, what else? I think... Yeah, do I want... Okay, now here's the question. Do I want Dottie near me? Do I want Dottie for me? Or do I want Dottie near... I mean, it's the same length, but I guess it's closer. I don't know why I'm thinking too hard about this. I know that Dottie and Tiffany will find each other regardless. I don't even know why I'm worrying about it. All right, so here is another house. And I would like to do, I think, a sunken little pond thing here, because that would be helpful for the fishing tourney that's happening this weekend, which is also Plucky's birthday. And I haven't added any water feature on this island, so it'll be nice to actually have water. And then maybe I'll have something right here. I love the theme that's going on. I know, no, it's entirely Direwolf's fault, because they made the suggestion about having an all rabbit island after the charity stream. And I was like, well, what could I do to make it a little unique? And I really I don't know why it never occurred to me to have 2 forever islands in different seasons. Like, you know how we always get sick of the snow in December and January? Like, for a couple of weeks it's great, but then the entire month of January you're just over it. And I think having an island where it's summer is going to be really fun. And I was telling people that I look forward to the horror of Bunny Day in the fall. Wait, I think I need you. Hold on. I think, oh, crapola. I think I need this butterfly. Where did it go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I need you for the museum. I'm never over the snow, but of course my birthday's in January. No, it's more just like, I don't know. There's not much in the way of bug collection or fish. It's just kind of like vibing, but also decorating in the snow is really great. I guess it despawned. Bummer. Okay. Well, never mind then. Never mind. I do need you though. Perfect. Nice. I still think that I would really like to try doing a very minimal decorating island or a no items island and just really focus on the terraforming and the waterscaping. I really want to try that. All right, what'd I get here? That's because the bugs are dead, Kathleen. So violent. And ooh, I could absolutely use this fence. Thank you. Give me the Halloween fence of my dreams. All right. So what I do need to do though, I'm going to, I need to give Cole a welcome to the island situation. Oh dear. Okay. Gonna drop a couple of things. I know that it's probably silly to really prioritize welcoming villagers, but this is what helps me stay, you know, focused and motivated on the villagers as opposed to the just the design aspect, because I know that once it becomes a design thing, I lose investment in the island. So it has been in like the majority of which a design situation, but right now I want to make sure that I'm like, welcome to the island. We're happy to have you. You're mad at Animal Crossing hit all 6 rocks after 4 p.m. on 3 consecutive days. No centipedes. Wow. That's an F you in particular, Hank. Yep. I still don't have the golden stag. That is the last insect I need. I'm so mad. I am so mad. I actually, I feel so bad for saying this because Animal Crossing RPG is such a cool idea. And, you know, the fact that Pat thinks up these things for the community to do and enjoy and just feel revitalized for the game is incredible. However, I didn't have time, and I also didn't reset an island. And so a lot of the things that would have made Animal Crossing RPG more fun is if I had actually reset it. Finally catching a stream. Axo Kindness, hello. Oh, friends, by the way, every week we aggressively promote a content creator on Twitch and on YouTube who has a vibe that I absolutely know that you will love. And our friend Direwolf had introduced me to Axo Kindness, which it took me a minute to realize that Axo, Acts of Kindness, is an Animal Crossing YouTuber who is currently doing a 30-day challenge and really promotes the concept of being kind to yourself, and that's something that we also do here. So go subscribe. They have an incredible vibe. How is your 30-day island challenge going? Is this I've done a couple of 30-day island challenges, and let me tell you, it's a lot of work. So I commend you. I cannot wait to see the final product. Back in with delicious caffeine. Good for you. Does the centipede stick around November? If it does, I won't worry about it. I mean, I've seen it in October. Like I've gotten quite a few of them here on this island. So I'm assuming that if you are in October, you should be fine. Yeah, the 30-day challenge. It looks so good though. Gave my manuscript to another interested person. It'll be nice to see if I actually get feedback from this one. Ooh, is it a colleague? Is it a colleague? out of curiosity? It's going great, simultaneously a lot of fun, but the burnout is definitely starting to hit. Oh, are you like recording and editing same day? Because my first 30-day challenge, what I did was I started recording in October. So I did like the holiday thing from like every day, and then I did my edits from November through December because I got really burnt out and I needed a break. I also found that it was a lot less stressful for me to do a 30-day challenge with streaming. So, I mean, I didn't get as much done, I would say, because I was only, you know, devoting a certain number of hours a day. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, wait, no. So, I mean, it really just depends on your comfort level. But I have found that doing 30-day challenges on stream makes it a lot easier, and I need to continue writing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I don't, okay, wait. No. Why am I pressing buttons today? There we go. So there we go. Okay, I figured it out. Oh my gosh. Took me a minute. My brain just like completely glitched for some reason. I love your nose storage challenge. One of these days I might try it myself. I think it's I mean, just really any challenge that limits you to what you have in your inventory and to use what you can. Because I felt that like I was limited to what I could do, right? But I was also more mindful about the amount of like consumerism and hoarding that occurs both in real life and in games. And, you know, there are some instances with resources that having a backlog, and a lot of it, I don't think that's bad, but like having 4 sloppy beds and 3 refrigerators that you're not going to use. It's just like, why do we hold on to 4 of the same thing? Why do we do that? Which is why what I kind of want to do is that when Casual Crossing is done, I think I want to turn Lagom into a no items island. I really, really do. Because like, look at this. I am out of space and it's dropped and like, okay. So I've said hello. What we're going to do, actually, we're going to go back in time and we're going to move forward from the week because I don't want to keep passing Plucky's birthday. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. No. One more. Mm-hmm. Tammy, hello. I appreciate you. I hope that work is going well. Oh my gosh, you could never. I started recording in mid-September, so I'm a little ahead. I've never streamed before, but that sounds really fun way to do it. Yes, absolutely less editing. And you also get the fun aspect of really just hanging out with the people who would watch your video anyway. So I've really come into this more casual view of approaching videos, and I know that doesn't get the views and the viral whatever, but for me, I'm like, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to encourage people to come as you are, and it'd be very silly of me to not promote that in real life, you know? It's a very rare, dare I say it, quiet day at work, Tammy. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Scotland Yard, hello. How are you? Scott, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? You're secretly hoping it picks up because the day is dragging? Oh no. Did you bring your Switch? Did you bring your Switch out of curiosity? All right, so we got that, and now we're gonna exit out, and we're gonna finally have that incline, and we're going to have, I think, is that Shino? I think I moved Shino. Yeah. Go 3. Still like junk, need to get better soon. Have you had the Korean jam tea by any chance? If it's a chest thing or a tummy thing, lemon ginger jam tea. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All I'm saying is that the keyword always results in suddenly there's 390 new problems. 390 is a very specific number. Did 390 things happen to you when you're like, it's quiet? Too quiet. I was actually thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, man, this island is going well. Too well. I'm annoyed because my Instagram account I set up got banned? For what? Tammy, like, there are literally spicy bots on Instagram. What on earth could you have done to have gotten banned? Like, the only thing that I can do is, like, did you provide feminine representing, like, chests or something? Because that's the big thing about Instagram and Tumblr. From being too cool, you know, seriously. And honestly, being banned from Meta sounds pretty... That sounds like a flex. Mm-hmm. Chest thing been taking the best medicine for my state. A good Werner's ginger ale. Let's go. Another good thing for like chest stuff is soup. So if you are of the meat eating persuasion, chicken soup is really good for colds. I think there's like some scientific reason as to why, but ooh, we got illegal art dealings. Let's go. That's what you did, Tammy. You were selling illegal art on Instagram. I'm starting a new book club and I called it Tea Tales and Classic, and there was nothing posted on it all because I'm starting a book club. Oh. Tea Tales and Classics? Maybe? Oh, that's... yeah. Maybe what... can you do, like, the... I know that the and symbol has a specific name for it, but can you do T with the and symbol instead of T and? Or Tea Tales? Yeah, the ampersand. Yes, thank you. I am completely and totally grammatically literate. The ampersand, thank you. Yeah, you could probably do, you can do tea and classic tales. You could do that. Okay, we got a pot, we got a cardboard box. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, because of, aw, poor sweet Cube had left me his pot. I'll give it a go, and that's good too. Or you can do tea and classics. Like you can just keep it short and sweet. Tea and classics. How do I make my island look good? I'm trying to do something special for my mom and I had to restart today. Name, hello. I'm not a bot in classics. You can do that too. So Name, that's so sweet. I don't often feel like I am a very good decorator on this in this game. I feel that there are definitely people who are better than I. What I tend to do is that if I find something that is either in this game that someone else has designed, I will replicate it to an extent, obviously citing my sources, and kind of just go on how it feels to me. It's very important that my island is accessible. That's always, like, that's not always been a thing, but I've recently made that a priority, that no matter how terraformed or waterscaped that my island is, it is accessible to villagers where, you know, I can walk, you know what I mean? And so if you are really struggling with design, I'm going to tell you right now that I think that themes and overly complicated builds are overrated, that really the important thing to do is just have a really nice town, right? So what I'm doing right now is that I have basically created a symmetrical town on asymmetrical land, right? And I don't often do this because I tend to not terraform or waterscape the front. I actually had a time where I wasn't doing waterscaping or terraforming. I was just building on the island. So if the concept of terraforming and waterscaping is really overwhelming to you, you don't have to do it. I've done quite a few no terraforming and no waterscaping islands that turned out really well. And really just try to come up with an island design and layout that makes sense to your brain. That is the only thing that I can say. And there is no such thing as too many trees, too many shrubs or flowers. You don't, as I said, you don't have to have intricate builds, just have like meadows, right? Like have little pockets for fun places for your villagers to sit. Thank you. Thank you. I've been, as I said, my mental health hasn't been very great for my capabilities of stuff. Like I've literally had bouts of tears because it feels that I won't be able to figure out game development, because having the ADHD brain that I have, it's like I'm the sort of person that I will sort of kind of maybe read the instructions once and then I'll go. And if it didn't work for me, that meant that I'm a failure and that I don't know how to do it and I shouldn't bother, which is that's not good practice, by the way. Just putting that out there, don't do that. But I've been really trying very hard to accept the fact that game development is going to be an ongoing journey, and that the games that I'm building right now are not the final product. It's me learning how to create the fundamental basics of what I want in a game. And having to go back and forth of what I know versus what I don't know is incredibly daunting, and it feels like it's going to take me forever to make these games happen. But you gotta be willing to make mistakes, and that's the other lesson name that I'm going to tell you. It's like, be willing to tinker and build up and destroy things, right? You don't have to throw out the entire island, you can, but just like, either if you have a theme in mind, there is no shame at all whatsoever of looking for inspiration and replicating it, either true to form or trying to change it out. And the sunken forest around resident services is sort of a carbon copy of what our friend Toffee did on her YouTube channel a year ago. But then, you know, I expanded and I'm doing something different. So there is really no shame in getting inspiration at all. Toxic ADHD, I know, seriously. Also, I learned a really fun phrase from HubSpot yesterday. HubSpot, I'm just like hyping you up today. The term is act your wage. When we were specifically talking about, we're gonna move. I can't move coal yet. Oh no, I can't move coal. All right, you know, I'm gonna break my rule. And it's like this notion that if you are expecting a person underneath you as a supervisor to perform acts beyond their means, that they have the right to tell you to act your wage, because you're getting paid significantly more than they are, and you are expecting them to provide more emotional, mental, and physical labor than you, which in case you can go step on Legos. Yes, hype me up. That's why I married you. Yeah, alter things where needed, not to do big projects. Exactly. And that's where I kind of, my big thing that I need to work on, and that I've realized so late in life, in my mid-30s, it's like, I want to do these big projects because I want to have that rush of like completing a huge thing. And for game development, it's these little instrumental like bits forward, and it physically hurts because I want to feel that rush of, I made a thing work, I figured it out, but it's so like small in comparison with all this other stuff that's going to be, you know, happening. And what I feel about Animal Crossing, it's like when you're decorating, really let the island speak for itself. I really have come to enjoy just like not being super picky and like trying my hand at an island just because it looks interesting. The good thing about my new island is that the main building is centered, and I was planning on terraforming a bit to have a tree orchards. Absolutely. And what you can do is you can kind of make it sort of asymmetrical, where you have like a really nice hill on like the left or the right side of the island of the resident services to kind of balance out wherever, you know, everything else is going to be. So again, you really don't have to reinvent the wheel of a pretty island. You really don't. It's mostly just, you know, seeing what works for you. And if you're building something for your mom, I'm assuming that your mom has, you know, an aesthetic. So let's like talk about what her aesthetic could be. Like, is she a gardener? Does she like city vibes? Does she like small town vibes? Does she have a preference for color? There's so many different ways that you can go about designing a beautiful island without really stressing out about it. Because the whole point of Animal Crossing is to have fun, right? And as I said, accessibility for an island is very important to me. But what I've realized about accessibility for me is that I was making my islands really uniform, or they like just the placement of where the accessibility stuff was didn't feel like it made sense. And so when after the Halloween, I think for Lagom, what I would like to do is actually, I don't know, like, do I want to tear it all down? I don't know. I think I want to add more terraforming. I think I want to keep where the buildings are, but I want to add more terraforming because there's a lot of spaces that just have like trees and don't really make sense. My hype bee, yes. Little bites of the elephant and build the game. Little bites of the elephant. Oh, is that in Little bites of the elephant? That's not the same phrase as the three blind men and the elephant, right? That's not the same one. Hubsmod is just as lovely. Oh, yes, absolutely. 100%. That's why I married him. And I'm also suddenly Poe again. Well, it's a memorial. She and I were from Argentina, and she loved purple and yellow and pink, and I was planning on having the rose be a... Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, no. Name, that's not oversharing. We are honest vibes only on this channel. Life, death, and the happy and the sad are natural parts. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's going to be beautiful. You know, if she was, it sounds like, I mean, Argentina, I've never been. I've heard lovely things, but I feel like Argentina has a love for close community, for lots of vibrant colors, for lots of music, lots of food. So is it possible to kind of create, I don't know, can you build Argentina? Can you build Argentina in Animal Crossing? I think you can. I mean, there was somebody who built, who has built like Florida. So, I mean, I'm sure you could do it. I can put you here. Excellent. Let me imagine this. That's why I put Artsy, put the hubs and hubs mod. Absolutely. I like the closeness of this, actually. I really do. And then I can give her like a little yard on that side. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, we have another person moved. And then we're gonna have another incline. I'm not sure, but I could see if I could make it a mate cafe and put foods that you could get in this. Oh yeah, absolutely. There was a person who, in celebration of Indigenous Peoples Day, had created a, I don't recall the Mesoamerican people that, that this person was part of, but it was a conversation about, you know, the richness of the people before Christopher Columbus came and literally ruined everything. So, I mean, there's just like so much that you can do with this game, even with the limitations. And if you are looking for purple, yellow, and pink, there's so many purple and yellow and pink villagers, for example. So you can get like, oh, Lobo's a great purple villager. Rosie's a great purple villager. Yellow Willow's a great yellow villager. Flora's a good one. And Flo too, right? Because Flo's purple. And you could also get Fuchsia. Who's another yellow? Toby, if you have Sanrio villagers. Bam's a good blue. Yeah, it's going to be such an incredible tribute. That sounds lovely as heck. That sounds so sweet. Okay. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest, friends, for the first time in forever, for the first time, I'm actually using overlooks. I've never really done that before, and Cole is out and about. Let's go say hi. Sorry, I get distracted. I have never really felt really connected to a bunch of amiiboed in villagers, but the rabbits are bringing me joy. How are you doing, Cole? You overslept? That's all right. Oh my gosh. And can we just appreciate the fact that we have 7 going on 8 villagers today, and I think we can amiibo in Ruby and move out Shino today. Although, do I want to do it after I move? Oh, I've already moved out Shino. What am I talking about? I've already moved her. Kitty, hello. It is not mine. I was literally looking up inspiration for the clothes that I have promised Direwolf and really anyone who wants me to put it up in their Able Sisters. But yeah, I don't often wear other people's custom code clothing, and so I've been really enjoying just like looking up bunny sweater, bunny jumper, you know. Oh wait, did I already do this? Did I already invite Ruby? Did I already invite Ruby? No, that wasn't me, right? No. Did the medication make me like have a moment of amnesia? What happened? I did not, right? You want them on my island because we both have albinism? Kitty, I didn't know you had albinism. I don't... So who is this villager? Who is this? Okay, it is Ruby. Hi. Oh, I did invite her. Okay. Okay. Wild. Okay, well, I did invite her. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hi, hi. A wooden box. Got you, boo. I apparently also totally... Yeah, no, I can absolutely do that. I apparently missed it. I guess I was just like I was in the zone. I was in the vibe. Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. Here's what I did, friends. I had put down, I went into resident services. I amiiboed her in, and then I went to Tomothy. That's what happened. Yeah, I went to Tomothy. Yeah. Albinism is part visual impairment because of the lack of eye pigment messes with your vision. Wow. That is so interesting. I mean, I say this to literally anyone that, you know, vision, weight, disability, whatever, is the least interesting thing about you. But I will say that learning something new about a person that I thought and knew of as cool is pretty cool. So that's what I was trying to say. I knew that to an extent that albinism has struggles with vision because I know a person in real life who has albinism and who has vision struggles. But I didn't know that about you. That's so cool. Like, I don't need to know that, but it's still cool anyway. I've been really working on my vision. I have noticed postpartum 2.5 years later that I do in fact have slight vision improvements. So hormones are wild. All right, we're about to say goodbye to our girl, Shino. Right? Can you come to the island, though? You should stay with us. I also, okay, here's another thing that I love about Animal Crossing is that so as long as you invite a villager 3 times, it doesn't have to be consecutive. It can be random time traveling. They will still come to the island. Oh, girl. Girl, I got you, boo. I got you. Oh, yes, I do. Mm-hmm. You don't have to threaten Shino. Shino knows. Oh, this is so sad, though, because I've really come to appreciate Shino. Shino, bye. 30 likes on the stream? Okay. We're going to go say goodbye to Shino. And then I will do the cat tax and bubble break. And then we'll move on to the next day. Goodbye, Shino. She said this island totes needs a famous musician, but she's too busy, so she's moving away. She'll end up on the other island, I'm sure. I'm Ruby and you're Mori and you have a sense of things. My senses are saying this is going to be sensational. Yes. You know what, Ruby? There's going to be 8 villagers. Like right here, if I want to keep it symmetrical. If I don't, I can always just put Ruby. I could give her like a little moon viewing because she is a moon bunny, right? Never mind. I was thinking about putting her by the lake, but I don't think I will. I know, I'm very excited for Ruby. I mean, I'm biased because, you know, Ruby is also a very cool person on this channel. We're giving that to our girl, Tiffany. Yes, we are. Because that will look lovely on her. I don't know why I'm suddenly just like team Tiffany, but I never thought that I would like Tiffany to the extent that I do. And yet here I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with this girl. Now, where is this girl? Hello? I also really like how this turned out. This is really cute. I've been trying very hard to not really focus on custom codes for this island. I will eventually, but I don't know. I really like the in-game pathing. I really do. I want to bring back the love of in-game pathing. All right, girl. I wish you the best of luck. I'm so sorry we had to kick you out so soon. It's Tiffy time. It is Tiffy time. Tiffy? Oh my gosh. Hey, Tiffy. Hey, Tiffy. Hey. Hey, Maury. Thank Glitter Bombs you're here. I've decided to move off this island. Sorry to bolt, but I couldn't find the right time to tell you. So anywho, I'm packing to move. Thanks for kicking it with me. I'll never forget about you. You know what I'm never going to forget about you? You created lore for this island. I had decided to take the last 3 tickets and search for a bunny, which never arrived for the first 3 villagers. You ended up on the last island. I didn't want you, and you autofilled anyway. You were insistent. And if you end up, I'll tell you what, girl, if you end up as a campsite villager on Lagom, we'll talk. We'll talk. You weren't invited, leave. Yeah, and you know what's worse? She was endearing. I didn't even do that on purpose. She was endearing. So upset. Stu energy. No, like, listen, Stu... We can't trash talk Stu. Stu was determined over the course of 2 switches over a year that every single villager hunt for different islands, he would show up. And then I brought him onto the island and I never saw him again until, you know, this one. And ooh. Okay. Okay, I see things that I need. Okay, you're real. You're real. Has anyone ever like fake filled the museum where instead of, you know, filling up your Pokedex for creatures, that you you just went to a spicy island and you got everything? I don't think I've ever done that. I think, no, I did do that once and I hated it because then I felt like I cheated. He hasn't shown up during a hunt since he's been living on my island, just saying. That is not true. He showed up for Lagom, right? Are you also saying that he didn't show up on a hunt since he's been on your island because he's on your island? All right, so I've ordered a thing and we put down a plot. I generally only do treasure islands for materials. Yeah. I do order bots for like the Nook Miles redemption things because I cannot be bothered. But I really do like playing this game. And I saw that, isn't Kato doing like a 365-day challenge to fill the museum, which I think is really cool. I think that's really cool. All right, I think... How you doing, girl? I still need to earn your photo. What is up? Let's chat. Ever stand on the beach, look out? I mean, you can wonder that in about 2 weeks when I get your photo, okay? I need to find Tiffany. Tiffy, where are you? Tiffy girl. Tiffy Basti. Doc is also adorable. I'm so glad I have him on the island. He's probably one of my favorite lazies now. It takes too long to print Nook Miles tickets the proper way. That's also fair. I'm really curious if Nintendo is going to work to try to make, you know, creating treasure islands for the next game impossible. And oh, this is mine. All right, we gotta put this here. Yep. You consider Nook Miles? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be really honest, friends. This island has 2 villagers that I order botted. I got Gaston and I got Doc. I could not. I went hunting briefly to try to find a rabbit villager and I was like, you know what? I deserve bunnies now. Like, give me a bunny. You know? Okay, we're gonna place you here. Yeah, there we go. Very cute. I'm very excited for this, though. Just like having... I'm really excited for this sunken area. I really am. Okay, let us dip. Gotta go, but thanks for your advice. I've subscribed, so I'll be sure to come to your streams in the future. Name, I wish you the best of luck. I am very sorry about your mom, but that sounds like a beautiful tribute, and best of luck to you. I do not speak Spanish very well, but how do you... Hasta luego? Isn't that see you later? Hasta luego? Oh wait, no. Gotta close that, and then, because I need to change the dates. I used to know Spanish. I grew up in a very Hispanic-heavy part of Northern Virginia, and I honestly thought that I would be fluent in Spanish by now, mostly because I thought I was going to be ending up with a Hispanic person. Not anyone in particular, just a Hispanic person. I think I have the amiibos for every villager on your island. I have the amiibos for most of them. I have Ruby. I think I have Bam and Plucky. I think I have Shino. I have Cole. I have Tiffany. I have Coco. I think Doc and Gaston were specifically the ones that I didn't have amiibos for. But I do have Genji, so if I decide to take Genji, I will, and I do have Mira. And I would love to give Mira a chance, because I've never had Mira before, and I know that people really do struggle with very thematic villagers on this island, and in this game, and I've noticed that so as long as you give into the color scheme of their theme, they look fine. I mean, if you want to change out Big Top as a You could turn them into a motorcycle gang, y'all. Like, you could do, listen, you could do a post-apocalyptic thing where you change out their outfits for like leather jackets. Listen, right? And you give Kid Cat the red leather jacket. You give, I guess Big Top would be, you could probably give him a different color, but I know that there's a blue one maybe. You know, Rocket could have brown because brown goes really well with pink. Rabbit, but it's Fallout 4. Exactly. You love Genji so much. He was my jock start on my original island and he's my BFF. I'm gonna be honest, Axo. He and I did not start out on good terms. He was my first, you were the girl I wanted to meet. He was the first villager I've ever amiiboed in ever. Like, I think I had ordered amiibos off of Etsy and I wasn't sure how I felt about him. And there was this point where he talked about like, it was easier to move away than actually clean his house. And I was going, you know what? I don't need that energy. You can go. But villagers change, people change. And the fact that I had Rocket on an island and loved her is new. I'm maybe even willing to give Frank a try, maybe. All right, girl, try this. I want to see how you look in this. Genji gave me his photo the other day. He's getting replaced by Poppy. That is awesome. Poppy was fun. Oh, you look so cute also with the garters. Can we just like appreciate a wrestling singlet? Sure. Thanks. But also, you look adorable. Yeah, you do that walk. You do that gait. Yeah, no, like I never thought that I would have Tiffany on an island, and honestly, she may be a top 20. She may be a top 20 now. Like, I think a lot of these villagers are becoming top 20s. I don't know how I feel about this, but anyway. So we now have Ruby coming tomorrow, and now we can move Cole. And again, I'm breaking my rule about moving villagers before I can gift them, but you know, we're playing musical villagers today. So can we just appreciate a wrestling signal? Yeah, sure. The jock says some out-of-pocket things sometimes. Yeah, my favorite villager, or I have two favorite villagers, is Antonio and Vesta. Vesta was was she the first ever villager that I saw? I think so. I think she was the first villager that I found on a Nook Miles ticket, because like the starting game part, right? And Vesta has been a constant companion on almost every single island I've ever had. And Antonio, even before I got this game, I fell in love with him for some reason. I think it was because like he's an anteater and he looks like a giant anteater. And I love villagers that are based off of real animal species. And so just like Antonio became just a fave. Vesta is Vesta. Genji once thanked me for catching that flea loader that caught a flea off of him. I mean, friends tell friends when they have fleas. Friends tell friends when they have toilet paper on their shoe. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, I may be a themby, but I will give my arch nemesis a feminine hygiene product if she asks. Or they ask, or he asks, whatever. If they ask, right? Like that's just common decency. Who are the other 19? Oh gods. Okay. Top 4 right off the bat. Antonio and Vesta share like the top, right? And then it's Fang and Olivia. So that's 4. Gonzo is 5. Hold on. We're gonna hold on. Well, let's figure this out. I don't have them in like the order that they would be, but Agnes is 6. Avery is 7. Barreled is 8. Kid is 9. Chai is 10. Dizzy is 11. Ed is 12. Graham is 13. Flo is 14. Hazel is 15. Kat is 16. Mint is 17. Molly is 18. We're almost there. Patty is 19. And... oh, but then there's... and I think Ribot is 20. Like, that's the problem. I really have a lot of villagers that I like. And Beardo, right? Yeah, so maybe that's something I should do, is like I should do a tier list of villagers and like why I like them. Maybe I should do that. That would be fun. Oh, we need to do a bubble break. That's right. That is right. All right, so while we're there, I'm going to go grab a, well, I'll do the bubble break first and then we'll do a cat tax. But yeah, friends, let's do like a nice big stretch, show off the finger guns, the actual guns. Rotate your shoulders if you need to. I will say that the pillow's been really helpful for my posture, so maybe I just needed some elevation here. Yeah, right? Like, we love a good tier list. Like, 4 years later, how do you feel about villagers? What happened? Judy and Frank are just like at the bottom. So friends, what I would like you to do is, you know, as I said in the previous bubble break, just like turn your head from side to side, get up if you need to, do a nice big stretch, touch your fingers, touch your toes, go touch grass, I'll be here. Grab your water, grab your meds, grab a nom. Oh, I'm trying to think of what I want to do for lunch today. I made seitan burgers yesterday and I had leftovers, so I made like... It was like 2 patties with cheese and vegetables on the inside and then like a fried egg on top, and it was so good. So anyway, friends, what I would like you to do is take a nice big belly breath, inhale and exhale. My poor camera. All right, we'll do a nice another big belly breath, inhale and exhale. I think next week though, I don't know what happened. I went from 0 to suddenly like 3 game keys to try out. So I am going to give that, I'm going to focus on that next week as well as game development. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that. So hold on, let me go get a cat. Hopefully they're behaving. They're probably not because they're lovely. Hello friends, this is Oliver. Look how big he's gotten. Like, look at his big head. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? Here's our little buddy. He's so sleepy. Cat tax. Mm-hmm. He's in a very cuddly mood right now. Yes, yes. He is obsessed with my nostrils. I don't know why. Why are you obsessed with nostrils? Yes, he's such a sweet boy. Oliver is telling you that if you are stressed out, that sometimes you just need to have a human pick you up and just cuddle you like a baby for a bit. Yes. We need to go to the vet at some point. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Get you your vaccines. Can you say bye? Bye. Yes. All right, you can go back to your brother. All right, I'll be back. Hello. Hello, hello. Let's get back to the game, shall we? All right. Now, do we have anything? Oh, we got new stuff. A green flower print wall, you say? Very fun. Very fun. And then we need to move coal. That is only half the cat content. We'll get the other cat during the other half. Where's episode 2? Episode 2 will happen at the end. Unless, of course... Alright. There's 28 of you. If I see 10 cat emotes from 10 individual people, I will do the BRB and I will get the other cat. Now the question, do I want to put coal here? Cole could have like a nice little garden situation. I could put him there. I could also put him here. Do I want to... Okay, there's one. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put him here. Yeah, this is the spot. All right, there we go. There's 2. There's 3. All right, I don't know if I want to. That's 4. Do I want to put up... I don't know. Like, this will be 1, 2... 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, maybe I want to move that 7. Giuseppe, hello. We're halfway there. Oh. Okay, we're at 6. Hi, Lori. Hello. Lori, people are presently striving for a cat tax, the second cat tax. If you put down a cat emote, you will be lucky number 7. Hedgie. Ah, that's too funny. That is too funny. Also, what is this lone? Oh wait, we are in Cherry Blossom season, aren't we? Oh, we're still, yeah, that's right, because I time traveled. That is too funny, Hedgie. All right, let me see. Do I want... I could not resist. I'm always a rule breaker. I love that for you. Break rules, not hearts. I already kicked out Shino. That was a bit ago. Camilla, how are you? There was a whole thing. Hiya Zen, hello. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 2 more. 2 more. 9. 1 more. You know what? 10. Okay, I'll be right back, friends. I'll be right back. Look, I wanted a cat tax too. I wanted a cat tax. Oh, hi. How are you? How are you? He literally... How's your eye? We're dealing with some conjunctivitis today. Why attack my face? We're dealing with some conjunctivitis, which is why his eye's a little goopy, but we're doing treatment. Yes. I hit the wrong button. It took me so long. It's okay. Are you okay? I'm not gonna be messing with your eye. I promise. All right, there's your cat tax, friends. There's your cat tax. He practically leapt to escape the room. So we'll hopefully not have kitten hour right now, but we'll see. We will see. All right, let me see. No, I don't want emos. There we go. Yeah, cat tax. You're welcome. Sometimes you just need some cats. You know, I get it. I get it. You know what I could do? I could have... If you climb on that blind, I swear, do not. What did I just say? No. Goodness. August, I was literally just saying, you know what I could do? I could trust you. That was clearly a mistake on my part. No, it's fine. He's delightful. Are you wanting to come hang out? Why not? Oh. There you go. There. Is that better? It's not better? You want to leave? Okay. Leave me. I see how it is. Yeah, it's something that he's apparently always had. I know that Oliver has cat herpes. And I don't know if August also has it, but they both had conjunctivitis when the foster had them, and it flared up when they were with us, and so we took them to the vet and got it treated. I'm hopping off because it's bedtime, so good night from me. Glad to finally caught a stream. Axo, it was good to see you. And friends, as I said, we promote a content creator each and every week, and this week it is Axo Kindness. So if you are interested in watching a 30-day challenge unfold in Animal Crossing, please be sure to go check her out. Axo Kindness is very sweet. I've enjoyed their vibe very much, and they are closing in on getting to 1K pretty soon. I mean, you are over halfway there. All right. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Hey, buddy. The chaos is not appreciated. Please stop eating the paper on the printer. I subbed after the last stream. I've been enjoying the 30-day. That's awesome. Peyton, hello. How are you doing? What, buddy? Really? Oh my gosh. What? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Dude, it is not lunchtime. It is not lunchtime. It is not lunchtime. You have a bit. You have a bit. Oh my goodness. But Artsy Mom, I am hungry. Can't you see how cute I am? My hunger equivalence is on the basis of my cuteness level. So therefore I am starving. Cats, am I right? Okay, I think what I'd like to do is if I put a house, let me see. I mean, maybe I should just put a house here. And then, I don't know. I really would like to try to make this a little bit more asymmetrical. My big orange cat is 20 plus pounds and always asks like he has a theatrical production when the food bowls are empty. Yes, the little space in the center of the food bowl. It's like there is so much food at the edges, but the fact that they can see the bottom is the problem. He acts like he's not the size of a turkey. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Okay. Okay. I have designed myself into a corner. Sort of, kind of. Kitten, you're fine. You are fine. I mean, I don't have to worry about this right now because I still have 2 more villagers that I need to move. So maybe what I'll do instead is I will make that a future Artsy problem. But I really, really do like how this looks. I really do. Like, just having a little sunken feature over here and then having a sunken feature over here. That's pretty cute. Can't stay but leaving a like. Sabra, hello. You know what? You're leaving a like. I see you. I see you with the like leaving. And I'm going to leave you a promo. How are you doing, Sabra? I hope you're doing well. You need to start making my island layout, but I have no ideas and no plan. Unhinged and messy. Why not just make it unhinged and messy? Is there a theme that you've always wanted to do, but you haven't been able to have the time or the energy to do it? Is unhinged and messy what that theme needs? Freed my feet from my sock prisons. Let's go. I'm good, just tired. It's been a week, but I hope your stream goes well. It's been going really well. We've been productive, that's for sure. Sensory issues, absolutely. I feel those feels. I feel those feels. We have learned officially 200 DIYs. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about this right now. We're not gonna worry about this. We are, however, going to water these flowers because I need to work on making some pink roses. I think for the Halloween idea I have that's like in cherry blossom, I would really like to do yellow tulips, pink roses, purple mums, and white hyacinths and cosmos. I think that'd be really nice. And then just letting the pumpkins be orange and yellow and green. I think that would be really nice. Because this is just, oh, this is so cute. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm still wearing my birthday hat in Animal Crossing because it works with this outfit. I mean, celebrate yourself every day. Why do we only have one day of the year where we celebrate ourselves and it's kind of it's conflated with, you know, a mortality crisis? Why can't we just celebrate ourselves every day? It's a merry unbirthday to you. You know, it really does occur to me that I want to do an island that is desert themed, but I want a lush desert. Does that make sense? Like, I feel, is there such a thing as lush desert? Let me see. Lush desert. Oh yeah, there is such a thing. There is such a thing. I mean, most of it's in Minecraft, but there is such a thing. Wow, there's a lot of Minecraft references. Huh. But oh yeah, no, we can absolutely make a desert-themed island that is lush, and that would make me feel better. Because I would really, yeah, California. No, it's like, I would love to do something that had cactuses and baobab trees, because you can customize baobab trees to not have the little floofs, and even so, like, the floofs are great. You can also do lots of termite mounds and rocks and just like, and shrubs, you know? And having the sand path everywhere. And oh, we have a new friend on our island. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Uh-oh. Ooh, we now have the shop boomin'. Boomin', boomin'. Loomin'. I don't have urgent buying. I'm fine. I'm literally just moving houses, Isabel. It's not a big deal. It's not a biggie. Yeah, so who is the other person that I wanted to move? Let me see. Ooh, we have Ruby. Let's go. Oh, wow. Also, I've noticed that a lot of the rabbit villagers have kind of straw outsides. Like, that's not just me. Let's go say hi to Ruby. Oh my goodness. I think I had Ruby briefly on Yonoya in 2022, I think. Yeah, I haven't had her since 2020. If you hear cat boxing, it's because they're boxing in a box. Mm-hmm. Unrelated, celebrating wins almost every day, getting better at advocating for myself as a disabled person, and I'm keeping my grades afloat. Peyton, that is awesome. That is awesome. You keep on doing you. Mm-hmm. Unrelated, but just sneezed so hard that I saw my life flash before my eyes. That hurt. Did you, I also have not been to a concert on this island. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was Saturday. Hello. Hey, what's buzzing? I'm putting another show today before I hit the road again. Not taking a request, but I will do my thing. Good for you. It's gonna make a reference about, like, God and stuff, but I couldn't think of anything clever with the sneezing. Cat box squared, yeah. Let's see, we have... That's all she left. Shino... This is all this girl left. A used fountain firework. Wow. Although she may have also left the green flower print wall. That may have been her. That may have been her. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Gotta go. No writing. Unfortunately, too many students coming in during my free block. Oh, Space Wallers, I'm sorry. I hope that you get a burst of inspiration where you want it. We can do some co-working tonight, and then we can treat ourselves with Kingdom 2 Crowns, the Greek DLC. How's that? The other day on campus, some people refused to let me out of the elevator after they blocked the door. Why would they do that? What the heck? Were they just being rude? Were they wearing headphones? Yeah, what a sack of noodles. So rude. All right, we've already moved the 3 over there. I think we talked about moving Doc. We're gonna move Doc. Wait. Oh gosh, these cats are wild. Ciao, Bello. Happy stream. Thank you, baby. Love you. Have a good day. Yeah, that is so rude. Peyton, I'm so sorry. Funnily enough, they told me to get off and refused to let me off. They were just being rude, not wearing headphones, just be wow. That's worth a complaint. I mean, if they were students, that's isn't there like an integrity clause in college? I feel like there is. I mean, we have a family member that's currently in college right now, and their accessibility journey has been a nightmare for being legally blind. Like the sheer lack of professors willing to accommodate is ridiculous. And I'm like, I guess there was something about, you know, the fact that it was a private college that they don't have to conform to the federal laws for accessibility. And I'm going, you are paying to come here. You are paying for their tenure. You would assume that they would work hard to, like, you know, do their job. And it just is, I don't understand. We should have a cat cam at some point. Yeah, It is kitten hour, apparently. They're gonna be so hungry after this. But I do love the fact that I can put these houses so close together. Like, we can put some shrubs here, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. And then... Maybe what I'll do... I would like to do something with like houses here, but I would like to make it a little quirky, like have a house and then a staircase that goes up to the other house. Do you know what I mean? I think that'd be really cute. Taser, they can't be in your way if they have that is fair. I mean, it could be an accessibility mobility issue because, you know, they would have to walk over that person. So that is a concern. I'm headed to bed. Me and Oxford leave tomorrow for a well-deserved vacation. Hedgie, enjoy your vacation. Just remember that you are loved and cherished, and I appreciate you. And one day we will do Animal Crossing hide and seek with oven mitts. Okay, okay, that is a thing that's happening. That's a thing that's happening. Okay, we moved a building. Hello, Dottie. How are you? Thank you. Let me see. I think we have enough to make an umbrella for our girl, Ruby. So we need to purchase a present. I recognize a number of them as people who bullied me in high school for being disabled. Wow. Wow. Imagine. Imagine peaking in high school. Can you imagine? Well... How sad for them. How sad. I'm actually glad I went in here because there are things that I want. But, wow, imagine. That's very sad. The cats are catting right now. Let's see. I don't... Oh, I may want... Ooh, wait. Wait, I do need this, though. I do need this. You know what I think would be a good video series, but I'm trying really hard not to, like, do the thing that I said that I wasn't going to do and, like, put on new projects, right? I would really love to see a content creator that's within our community that focuses on reviewing games on the basis of accessibility. You know, because I love how each and every person has their different take and spin on reviewing a game. Because, you know, every single person has a different opinion and has different expectations and also different preferences for what we look for in gaming. But I think one of the very limited viewpoints that we have when it comes to reviewing games is accessibility. And so I've been, whenever I get game keys, I've actually been sending emails back going, hi, I'm really excited to see your game. And, you know, congratulations on the game launch, because that's a really big deal. I always ask them, like, are there specific accessibility things like UI or gameplay that I can feature, because, you know, that's really important to me. So I very much look forward to seeing more of that. And maybe if I'm struggling with a you know, game development day, I'll try my hand at that. Cats are being so silly. Is there a cat under here? There's a cat under there. Okay. All right, let's sell this flower. No, I think I want to. Oh, that's where you are. Okay. The family member who is blind, that's the least interesting thing about him, but, you know, just for context, has really changed my life and how I view the world now. Like, Seoul is woefully inaccessible. Like, I recall when I went to Itaewon with my dad and Hubsmod and Babs when he was like 3-4 months old. We had to carry his stroller up flights of stairs, and very narrow and probably dangerous flights of stairs. So I sincerely hope that over the coming years that we do see more accessibility in architecture, but just I think that with indie game devs, the biggest issue that we have, because I need to consider myself a game dev, that we may not have all the tools in the toolbox needed to make a game, right? And what I really loved about Gordlets, which is, I think it's like a $5 game, it may be a little bit more, but I just remember it being on sale for $5, that they had a QA team that they hired to have their game tested. And with my conversation with Josh on Josh's Gaming Garden, the Gaming Garden podcast, what I recognized is that early access to games is very helpful for, you know, for content creators to like hype up the game at actual launch for people. But my biggest thing that we're seeing is that people are releasing games too early, or are calling 1.0 releases inappropriately 1.0, right? And so when I develop my game, if I don't know how to do accessibility stuff, I'm probably going to hire somebody to help me code in accessibility for my game. And the same thing for quality assurance is that if I get to Kickstarter, if I even get that far, right, for this game, the Kickstarter is basically going to give me the ability to afford paying for people to do the things that I don't know how to do. Gotta sleep, Scott. Happy time zones. I hope you feel better. Tell your fiance that she is loved and cherished, obviously, as much as you. My little cat Elsie was staring at me very tensely and purring aggressively. She sounds like a little motorboat, but yeah, the world is very inaccessible. I became physically disabled as a child, and most places were inaccessible to me. That's so upsetting. I'm so sorry. My mother asked the 2 employees there if they could move the shelves back. They told her to shove my wheelchair through. Wow. You know, I never wish anything on anyone, right? Like, I've been through pregnancy loss. Like, I've been through 4. And I know that politically, autonomy and the right to a person's body is for some reason just a novel concept. And I never wish anyone to suddenly have an understanding about how awful a notion where a world doesn't welcome you and isn't accessible to you, how that feels. Like, I never want somebody to be permanently placed in that, but I learned a really good quote today about how you shouldn't, it was like, what was it? You shouldn't not care about things. What was that phrase? I have to find it now. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. It was something along the lines of, it shouldn't have to impact you personally to be important to you. You know, not like the F you got mine. How hard is it to really consider an accessible world for people? Like, how hard is that? Yeah, no, in the town that Hubsma and I live in Korea, it's considered a smart city, right? Because they put in the bells and whistles of all like the futuristic stuff, or like in being inviting to foreigners and things. And I will never forget about how the way that people park. They park in front of specifically the divot areas for crosswalks. So it's like, I had a stroller, right? Like, I can't just like lean a stroller over a very, you know, deep curve. I can't do that. And just realizing that there are people who are disabled and blind in this area, it's like there's still so much that needs to be done in order to be accessible. And wouldn't you consider accessible architecture like a new innovative part of like reality? Like, wouldn't that be an incredible major? Like, I want to see a team of young people as architect majors being like, let's make buildings accessible. Let's figure out how to retain the integrity of historical parts of the world, which are, you know, culturally, historically significant, and also make them, you know, relevant to the needs of the now, right? Like, historical buildings that don't have air conditioning is a literal health hazard in the Midwest, you know? Or, you know, you need elevators in Europe where there's buildings that were reconstructed after World War II, because you have an aging population. You have larger needs for, you know, people's, like, based on height and weight. Like, you need to have these. And just this notion that for whatever reason, people are saying that it's too hard. I'm going, well, yeah, it's not too hard. It's a challenge. It wouldn't be a challenge. It wouldn't be called that if it wasn't. So disability is one of the discrimination classes that anyone can, yeah, absolutely. Like, I know for a fact that I am able-bodied, so I'm not going to ever put myself in the same marker as a person with a physical or a mobile disability. But you know, it literally can be any person at any point at any time. And I really hope that we get to the point of empathy in the human race where we realize that I thought we had a villager at the campsite. Like, we do need to care about our most vulnerable and most marginalized people. That needs to be a priority of society, because if it's not, then what you're doing is just patting yourselves on the back with, you know, sequined pamphlets saying, look how much we care. You don't. You don't. It just... Anyway. And so going back to the whole game dev thing, I've recognized that with the story of the florist, accessibility is a very big part of it. And I'm really excited to feature that part of the storyline, because there's not going to be an antagonist there's going to be a problem where there's two sides of that problem. And, you know, one person is wanting to retain the integrity of like the image of the town, and then there's another person who's wanting to modernize it so it's accessible to everybody. And I'm really excited to feature that, because that's not often a story we see. And I don't know, it really sets me off that we don't provide the same expectations of quality when it comes to accessibility in gaming specifically with everything else. Like, we can talk about the graphics, we can talk about the controls, we can talk about all of the things that we can physically see and experience, but that's so different than somebody who is disabled to, you know, whatever capacity, whether it's, you know, a neurological thing, whether it's a physical thing, whether it's age, whether it's, you know, just all of those things. Oh, Peyton, I'm sorry. It shouldn't take someone a person's life becoming physically disabled in general to understand and acknowledge. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I will say, I was very humbled, and I know that I'm experiencing it secondhand because of my family member in college, but just I don't understand how a school that willingly takes money from a person they knew ahead of time had a disability and was not, like, did not use that time to prepare for helping them for their future as a student at their school. And I know that it's not a unique to them experience, right? Like, if you were going to take someone's money, you better be able to accommodate what they need. And if you can't, you need to be honest about saying that we don't have the ability to accommodate people of certain disabilities because of historical buildings, but we can do what we can with these requirements. But, you know, just know it may impact graduation status and everything. Like, why can't we have those honest conversations? And hi, Cats, how are you doing? I want layout changes. We're gonna move an island home. Okay, so we've already moved. Ruby and Coco are in a good spot, and Cole and Doc are in a good spot. So I think then what I want to do, I want to move, you know, I think I want to move Gaston. No, I think I want to move Toby in front of the Able sisters, because there's like that nice little area that we can get a little, we can use some of the Karo Karopi items and make a pond. Julie Cat, hello, it's good to see you. No, Peyton, no, there's no need to apologize. It is very important for the people who are impacted to have the main voice. It just, I get so mad that just for some reason it's taking so long to create reform. So no, that's not rambling. That is stating your case. That, never apologize for that. It may be a good idea to talk to someone about accessibility before you get too far into coding. No, absolutely. What I'm worrying about now, right? Because as I said, I had like a crisis over the past week about, you know, I'm never going to finish this. I have to go back and forth with what I know and what I don't know. And what I'm doing right now, I'm not worrying about accessibility yet until I make it a game, if I make it a game, right? Like, what I'm trying to do is create a flower breeding game, okay? So it's definitely something that, along with porting to the Switch or the Switch 2, whatever, it's like, I know that there's going to be people I need to hire in order to have conversations about how to make things accessible. But for me, what I want to make sure is that from a gaming content creator perspective, that I'm able to provide the things that I know are consistently major issues in in the games, right? Hello, Pokemon Go Charizard. How are you? How was your stream? Did you stream? That's awesome. What did you stream today? 1, 2, 3. In my final year of high school, I went to an alternative school for students like myself who required extra support, and my teachers were nothing but wonderful. I am so glad for you. I had people tell me and my mom that I'd regret going to school for slow kids. I mean, I'm offended on your behalf. One, because kids come in all different shapes and sizes and learning capacities. And some are, you know, ahead of the curve in a lot of things, and others just need extra support. That just... slow kids. I'm going to share something that I'm not very proud of, because, you know, it's important to talk about growing moments. When I was in 8th grade, I had a very uncomfortable interaction with a person at a movie theater who was mentally delayed. And he was larger than I was, and it really scared me to the point where I became uncomfortable with any sort of like mental disability. And when I was in my 20s and going through my master's degree, I worked at the Jewish Community Center, and over the summer, after I was an art instructor, I wanted to work with the group of kids that, you know, I think the majority of them had ADHD. There were a couple with autism and other flavors of neurological disorders. And I wanted to use that time to really understand, like, why am I afraid of this? And that was one of the most beautiful experiences that I have ever had working with any group of kids, because, you know, kids are kids. Kids are kids wherever they are. And I realized that the stigma of mental illness and mental disabilities is reality changing. And it's very important to, in safe places, immerse yourself in situations that had a very lasting impact on you in a negative way to help create positive memories. And I still think about those kids. I still hope that they are doing well. It was hard. I mean, we had a kid with ADHD whose parents were deaf, and he was hearing. And because of that, he really struggled with being heard and would frequently scream and yell. And so I think it left another impact of like parenting in the future, of understanding that any kid, any person deserves that compassion and grace, right? But it really just, it bothers me that we don't have these conversations, or we didn't have those conversations where it's like, oh no, we don't talk about that. We don't ask them why they're in a wheelchair. I mean, if you have the ability to act in curiosity, there's different ways to answer, but like we don't shamefully refuse to acknowledge a curiosity, you know? Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, have you been enjoying the game? That's awesome. I have not. I still need to finish Link's Awakening because for some reason I was going to get into my Zelda Pokemon era this year, and game development happened instead. So I'm very excited to see that the game is getting a lot of positive hype because it looks really great. But yeah, I think, yeah, we're gonna put Toby here. And there we go. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. Okay, who do we have left? I think we have... Oh, we have so many people left. I really want to have Dottie somewhere nearby. I could 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I could put a staircase. Wait, hold on. Where is the museum? The museum's here. I could put a staircase either right here and then have Dottie's house here. And then the rest of this area is kind of like a forested, and like the museum area can be along here. So that is an option. That is an option. Another option is I can keep terraforming this up to here and put Ruby up over here so that we just have the 8 villagers. We could do that. I've had a few children ask questions about my and I always answer. Their questions come from a place of genuine curiosity and sincerity. I usually only answer questions from kids, yeah. Yeah, I've also realized that it's kind of the responsibility for the parents of how to, like, if the kid asks the parent instead of the person why they have a cane, it's like there's a whole variety of reasons why someone could be using a cane or a wheelchair or has a service dog, right? And, you know, telling them that service dogs are working dogs and that they are on duty and they're not available for petting because they're working very hard to keep their person safe. Or that it's just, when I think about these things, I want my son to have a genuine curiosity of people because, you know, the one thing that I think I learned a little late, even with conflict resolution as my background, that, you know, my logic for things is very different than your logic or someone else's logic. And so when you go into a disagreement or an argument in good faith, it means that they're coming at the situation completely different from you. That's still very valid. And the way that you change the conversation is like, what about our specific needs seem to be butting heads? And so it's more about seeing the world with genuine curiosity and compassion instead of, you know, it's me against the world. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, like allowing the is that okay? I'm not a disabled person. Is that generally a preferred method, that when the child asks the parent and then the parent says, well, why don't we ask them? Is that something that's generally okay for people? Because another thing that we need to confront is providing, not forcing marginalized groups to be the spokespeople. You know what I mean? Like, we have to like really work on community building with marginalized groups and vulnerable groups, I think is the better term, because I don't want to put all of that emotional labor on somebody. Oh, she asked if you're okay with that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Kids don't know what they don't know. And some questions are really hard. I personally am not looking forward to the day where my child is going to ask me a question I don't know the answer. Mostly because I'm just like, I usually feel like when I'm asked a question, I have to have an answer on the spot. Otherwise, it's just, it's like, it's a failure, which is a me thing. But just trying to think of ways of saying, oh, that's a really good question. I actually don't know much about that topic. Why don't we look up that together or something? And considering that we have a family member who is very, very invested in accessibility, both in education and in workplaces, it's like, I think my son will probably have a more, like a better view of that because of just our emotional investment in it. This is cute. This is cute. And then we can like kind of close this off. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, no, this feels really nice. I really like this. I wonder, do I want to do what I was talking about and have one house on the top level and then on the very top? Yeah, and there are different comfort levels. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good mom. I'll have to remember that that sequence of a conversation, because it is the acknowledgement that the parent doesn't know and that it's okay to have a question. And it's also, you know, inviting the person where the question is inquired to answer if they want, and that it's okay that that person doesn't want to answer. I really like that. That is excellent parenting. I'm a fan. That's a very good parent. Yeah, no. I like that parent. That's a good parent. I'll have to make that as a mental note for later of how to talk. We've been working on, I've been working on specifically praising my son for a calm question, because he's very used to receiving what he needs immediately, mostly because, one, we're very intuitive with our parenting and we just kind of anticipate his needs, and that's not good in the long run, because, you know, eventually he's going to be working with people who don't do that and don't work to anticipate his needs that he needs to work on asking. And so the biggest thing that we were getting at, aside from just development, was he was starting to, I don't want to use the word whining in a bad way, but it's like he's learning how to utilize his voice, and the voice sounds like it's whining. And I was realizing that we were doing a lot of the stuff that is encouraged, but the biggest thing that I do is that I kind of like fall into it. And so what I've been working on is I've been working on praising him, saying that was a really great job asking calmly, and then reiterating the boundaries, like I can't do that right now, but I'll do that when this thing is done, and then I immediately do it. And so far, within 2 days, I have seen much better results. It's kind of like, if you treat children like people, they'll people. Isn't that wild? Isn't that just wacky? Wild. All right, so we have moved Toby, Tiffany, Coco, Cole. We've moved Doc and Ruby. Oh, I already moved Ruby. Oh, oops. So we just need to move these 4, I think. So what I would like to do, what is Gaston's like happy home paradise thing? I'm curious. So Gaston HHP. Let me see. I still need to get him a beret. We've been very productive, by the way. We've moved almost all the villagers. Oh, the local doctor's office. Oh. I would be down. I would be down to create a clinic. Yeah, we'll put a clinic by me. Yeah, we'll move him near me. Oh, Peyton, absolutely. I feel that often and quite literally, people with disabilities are under a microscope, and it's like all of their medical personal stuff is something of a public inquiry. I remember that was like a big thing, and it probably still unfortunately is with transgender people, with asking about, you know, where they are on their trans journey. And I don't see it as much anymore. But I did know that there were trans people that, you know, followed up with asking the same questions to cishet people, and the cishet people going, "Oh, that's actually really inappropriate to ask," and they're like, "Yeah, that is really inappropriate to ask." Yeah, well, it's because 5-year-olds have, you know, wonder and curiosity and are, you know, actively learning about compassion in the classroom. Oh. Hi. Are you two... You two are just in a mood today, which is fine, because you two are lovely. Aww. Yeah, no, 5-year-olds are... The age of 5 is such a great age. They're so cool. Tangled cords. Oh man, I'm getting so much cool stuff from just time traveling and being a menace to this island. Eventually I'm gonna have to talk to people and they're like, "You've ignored me for a week. What happened? What did I do?" Yeah, no. I think I would like to do something with their happy home prompts. I think that would be really fun to play around with. Although, what is... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look this up. What is Doc? Is Doc's a bookstore? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. I need to save papers. Hold on, I'll be right back. These cats are obsessed with my husband's desk right now. And you almost knocked down bills. I see you. Oh, yeah, no, we can do a bookstore. That's perfect. Yeah, no, I like that. Aw, that's so sweet. What a sweet kid. 2, 3, 4. Cats. They're like, "We would be a lot calmer if you fed us. Like, it wouldn't be this hard, human." I hear you. All right, so weekly goals, since we are kind of, we're nearing sort of the end of the stream, because I know I started a little bit late, but I can't stay beyond that because these cats. Because I need to continue cleaning the house for the cleaner, because I'm like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to be purchasing the postcards for the people who donated $50 or more to the House Rabbit Society charity stream. And I will hopefully get them printed and sent out by November. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase the placeholder art that I need for the game as it is. I was really stuck on feeling like because I am the artsy gamer, I have to make my own assets, but that's taking me too long. And I think it's more important to just have the assets and worry about the final product later, because I really just need to get the coding done, right? So I'm going to do that. And next week, we're going to do a lot of first looks at games with game keys that I've been given, including the game that the people behind Nookazon designed, which is a farming sim game. And very excited for featuring a lot of new stuff. I also may just like have a day where I'm just featuring new games. Buddy, have you considered... Gosh, these cats need cat trees. That's okay. I mean, kids aren't for everyone. I know that for a fact. And I don't shame people for knowing I'm like that with dogs, right? Like, I'm other people's dog person. I will love your dog. I will take care of your dog for a short amount of time and get paid for it. I can't have a dog. Dogs are a little too much maintenance for me. I don't like the idea of having to get up at 6 in the morning to take them out to use the bathroom. I would rather clean a litter box. Yeah, no, I think... Do I want to actually close this? I may actually want to close this. I will see. Alright, so we have Doc down now. And that means we still have... Oh, did I? Didn't even put down Doc's thing. Wow, rude. Rude of me. Yeah, we'll have like a little doctor's office right here. That's gonna be super cute. Yeah, this will be adorable. I'm excited. So we'll have like a little doctor's office. And I'll probably make this eventually into, I don't know, a nature thing. I don't know. Nature center, I guess. And then what is Toby's happy home prompt? I'm curious. Cat. Let me see. A peaceful patio. Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh my gosh, cats. Are you serious right now? All right, I need to actually, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. They are causing chaos. I'll be back. There we go. I'm like that with kids too. More of my friends are having kids now and I'll happily babysit. I just don't. No, that's okay. That is all right. Yeah, no, like, we could, in fact, have a staircase here. That is entirely possible. Like, a staircase right here, maybe, possibly. So I will worry about that at a different time. But I have, like, this nice staircase thing that I'm not doing anything with. All right, if I replace Plucky with Mira, out of curiosity, she wants a futuristic place, but not too futuristic. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to turn that into some, like, woodsy thing. Maybe I can make it into, like, a shop of some sort, or I can do a forging shop, like for smithing. I could do that. That would be something I could do. And then what is, if I'm going to get Genji, what is Genji's happy home prompt? Playing games all day. Okay, and then what about Snake, out of curiosity? What is Snake like? Hello? Taking a bit. Taking a bit. There we go. He wants to be a chef. Ooh, we could have like a little noodles place or something. Oh, that's okay. All right. I think what I could do is put a staircase like right here, maybe like just one, and then have one of the villagers here, and then oh no, but like have one of the villagers Ooh. Did I design myself into a corner? Well, I have 4 left, right? Well, 3 left. I have 3. And I still want to move Dottie somewhere near our girl Tiffany. So maybe this is where it's going to get asymmetrical. Maybe this is where it's going to get asymmetrical. Which is fine. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to play with it then. And then what we can do is we'll move Lucky and Bam. What day is it in this game right now? Because I've been time traveling. What day is it? The 7th, okay. And then maybe I can put like a nice little sitting area or something here. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, at some point I need to do like water. I need to do a water thing. But I can probably make this work. And hi, Coco. Can I friend you yet? Can I gift you stuff? I can gift you stuff. Let's go. Well, I'm going to have a fun day with that. And then, oh, we should probably start also amiiboing in a villager, just to say that we did. And if we get... Let me see, where's Mira? Yeah, I have Coco. I am appalled by the amount of bunny that I have on this island. Like, this is a lot of bunny. This is a lot of bunny. I know, I've been so bad at doing my Nook Miles. I'm so sorry. Yes, I do. A villager that I never thought that I would have on an island. Part 20. So why is Mira so unliked? Or disliked? Not unliked. Disliked? I can English. Why? This is Mira yet again. Look, if you think I'm gonna... Oh. Sorry, there's a super annoying telemarketer who's been bugging me all day. Your campsite. I think we can work with her. I think so. Like, we can just gift her red clothing. And we can gift her, like, red sweaters, red tank tops. We can gift her a red dress. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. And I do think I'm going to connect this, I think. Yeah, we're gonna connect this, I think. Then we'll go down a little bit right here. Go right here. Yeah. Cute. Cute, cute. Okay. You want to make sure that he has some room. This is definitely a me problem, y'all. But I don't like the idea of villagers being on edges. Like, they walk out and there's no land in front of their house. Call me kooky, call me overly, you know, neurotic about that sort of thing, but it really does, like, get to me. It looks nice on other people's islands, I will be honest, but just like this notion that they don't have an area that they can walk and it would be realistically safe, that just bothers me. Okay. Also, I need to figure out how many? 2, 4, 6. We'll be at 7. Okay. Okay. This island may be very much on the second level. How much money do I have? Alright, I need to get 200,000, which may be my last 200,000, if I'm honest. Means I need to go to a... Means I need to go to a spicy island and get more. Oh, I should probably also visit Nook's Cranny. They have opened their shop, right? I should do that. I should do that. And there's Toby. Also, a villager I didn't think that I would like, but I like now. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. So cute. Obsessed. Oh, yay! Welcome to our newly renovated, expanded shop. I'm so glad you could stop by to visit us. We'll help you continue shop. Well, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I did talk about a doctor's office. Oh, I can make this. I'm not gonna... no, that's way too expensive, Betty. No. I will, however, see what you have here. Let me see. I do need more candy. Okay, we do have more options now. For some reason, the wallpaper and the... oh my gosh, and the flooring was just awful. Do I have a ladder setup kit? I do, okay. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Rain Willow, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. We've been making incredible progress with moving villagers, so I'm very excited. You're back and you got distracted and wandered off to rank all 413 villagers. All right, Hank. Top 10. Go. Go. It's also hard to like rank them because I know you were here last time. Wait, did I not? Oh, what is this? Silly pants. Also, yes, please validate me and your love for your area. Thank you. All right, I need to drop more things. I thought that I put down my stuff, so we're gonna actually drop you Should plant you. I don't know why I haven't planted you yet. Oh my gosh, Plucky is looking so cute too. No, I'm gonna... I also need to get more flowers for this island. In a bad way. There we go, I'm just put you here. Lobo, Vic, Beardo, Whitney, Chai, Lopez, Biff, Tad, Pinky, and Hopper. I agree with... I mean, I haven't... The thing is, I haven't had Beardo, so I feel like I'm gassing him up until I, like, get him. I'm gonna be very disappointed, but I know also for a fact that his Happy Home Paradise is one of my favorites. Very important question. Who's my favorite Animal Crossing villager? I have 4. But there are 2 that share the top 2, and actually I have, hold on. I need to redo all of this. My favorite are Vesta and Antonio. So here's Vesta, here's Antonio. I'm very pretty, Amanda. I am sure you are gorgeous. Thank you. Man, I've been getting a lot of compliments today. I appreciate it. Who are your favorite villagers? I must know. Let's talk infrastructure. We're gonna do inclines. Yeah. Antonio's your fave? Listen, I am a huge fan of fans of Antonio. I still need to work on the song that Cleo has given me homework for. It's been months. I really need to work on it. It's not like he has a backlog of dozens or anything, but I want to finish it. I do. You like the hamburger sheep? That's Frida. Frida is cool. I think I would like Frida more if there's something with like her coloring that it's really hard to dress for, and that's a me problem. Fully 100% understand, but I really want to like her. I love the sheep as a species, but I think if I'm super honest, I think my favorite species are the penguins. I know, hilarious considering that I'm doing an all rabbit island. It's important to know that my tier list won't get to villagers I dislike until we get to like 380. Yeah, there's not many villagers I actively dislike. I think that there's 2 who are banned from any island ever because of what they did, and they know what they did. But there's just also like, it's not that I dislike them, I can't picture an island with them, with like, that I have with them on it, you know? And is that worse? Is that meaner? Like, I can't imagine you on my island. That just sounds so mean. I should take the Cora approach and also the Hank approach of just amiiboing in villagers and getting their photos. Maybe I should just do that. How do I unlock terraforming? You get to 3 stars. So the requirements to get to 3 stars in Animal Crossing are you need to have at least 8 villagers on your island. You need to have a certain amount of flowers, fencing, and items placed. And dropped items and trash will impact your score. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, maybe that is what I wanted. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to then... Hello, Coco. I think... I need to keep doing this. Yeah. And then we're going to put this here. Some of my most disliked are because I can't get on with their eyes. My bottom are Clyde, Big Top, he was mean, Peaches, Marcy, and Snooty. Both horses are because of their eyes. I mean, granted, if you want to, if it'll make you feel better, I do have this theory that the designs of certain Animal Crossing villagers, when they have a specific feature, it's because of Japanese anime and manga. So like the beard and mouth thing that we see in what is it, Barreled and Limburg, it's because of a design choice of how beards are featured in manga. And I know that the plus sign and also kind of like the minus, like the big thick eyes that Teddy has, is also a specific manga choice. And I think I could be wrong, right? Like I don't have a master's degree in mangaka or anything, but I do know that certain mangas for younger ages have different like eye types that aren't necessarily like realistic or romantic. They're more cartoony. And I think they have that so that kids can recognize, specifically from Japan, that this is like a kid's game, I think. So yeah. I think that's how that is. I think, personally. Could be wrong. Have I seen the wild robot yet? I am gonna be honest, I'm not cool and I don't know what that is. I have no context of what that is. Okay, so if I can put Genji here in like a sunken area. I could do that. That would be really nice. And then we can have like a little walking area. Now, where is the secret beach in relation? Okay. Okay. All right, well, we have almost every single villager placed, with the exception of 2 where I feel very comfortable knowing where I'm placing them, and 1 where I'm not sure. Brock from Pokemon, yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I am pretty sure that also there are Pokemon that have plus eyes. I'm pretty certain. So that's just like my personal theory. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think if we're going to do a staircase and we're gonna put it like right here. Yeah, maybe what we'll do is we will put her house 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Okay. And then all we have to worry about is our girl Dottie and where she's going. So for the most part, we have had a total symmetrical neighborhood with a little bit of extra funsies, right? So yeah, I like this. This feels a lot better. And none of them are in line with, I think with the exception of this one all the way down to here, maybe. I think Tiffany and Mira will be in line. So now we need to figure out where to put Dottie. Dottie is your second favorite. Plusel? Yeah, I guess so. I have not played Pokemons in a hot minute. I only really know about the original 151, plus like a few extras. Hello, Gaston. And yeah, so yeah, let's amiibo in Mira for the first day. And next week we're going to be taking a break from Animal Crossing because I do need to actually do game development stuff. And members, we are actively doing co-working on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll be doing game development for that. Who's my least favorite Animal Crossing? Oh, like, are you talking about NPC or a villager? Because if it's a villager, it's Judy. Judy knows what she did. Oh, she has a star in the back of her head. That's cute. If you hadn't said something, I don't think I would have known this place existed, Cottontail. Okay. Also, you have boots. Wow, you're cute. 10 living's all right, but don't get me wrong, I love spending a night on the stars. I just never found a camping bed I like. Don't worry, girl, you're gonna get a house. Superhero? I know. What is with the shell partition? Like, y'all, you see this too, right? Like, the bunnies have been asking for shell items. Yeah, we also need the recipes. So thank you for the shell recipes. I guess when I turn this island into a resort or something, I'll have all the shell items. Please don't be expensive, girl. Don't be like that. Don't be like that to me. All right, let's see how bad this is. Maybe they're just, yeah, I guess. A Venus comb and a conch, which I think I actually have. Oh, girl, you may have just been great. My Switch won't work anymore, and I love my freedom. Oh no! Looks at Judy in their top 100. Okay. So the reason why I don't like Judy is because of Evil Imp. And so friends, if you like horror and you like cinematic Animal Crossing movies, let me see if I can find Evil Imp. Have they been doing stuff recently? Oh no, it's been a hot minute since they've done videos, but if you need some stuff to watch during Halloween, just binge that whole thing. Anyway, look up Judy's game. Judy's game features Judy as the problem, and I made the unfortunate decision to watch Judy's game in the middle of the night because it was COVID and there was nothing to do, and couldn't look at Judy the same way. I have the same opinion about Dom because of that, and Judy ended up on one of my islands. Like, she was an original 10 or something, I don't remember. But she got into fights with 3 people over the course of 3 days. Like, it was unprompted. She did it in the resident services square. And I was like, girl, like, Evil Imp knows what he's doing when it comes to like video stuff and like using certain characters, but when it's true to character, that's when you know that Evil Imp was right. And so I actively, I don't know if I amiiboed her out or if I just like tried to time travel and get her out of the thing, but she was gone very soon after. You put Al above Goldie? I mean, listen, if Al was your bro, that's fine. Who is the most rare villager? I mean, if you are searching for a specific cat or rabbit, statistically speaking, they will be the hardest to find because they are the most common, which you wouldn't think so because I didn't see any of them during my 50+ hunt in finding a bloody rabbit. So I would say that's probably the most rare, but you know, statistically speaking, you are likely to find any villager on a hunt with the exception of the Sanrio villagers. So unless you don't have amiibos, I would probably say the Sanrio villagers are the most rare, maybe? All right, so I have, oh my gosh. Do I need 2 more conches? I need 2 more of each. This girl is expensive. Yeah, roll species first. I thought it was rolls species, personality, and then person. So the easiest like person to find would be an octopus because there's only 4 of them. Oh, they're preparing for Halloween. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, well, this girl. Why does this girl have to ask for things that I don't have access to easily? Like, let me make you, I don't know, a nice branch. Let me make you a garden rock. Hello, Plucky, I'm sorry. Let me make you something else, but this is excessive. This is excessive, my dude, my good girl. I may just not worry about this right now, because I gotta get going. I gotta get going. So, anyway, friends, thank you so much for being part of today. Again, we were very productive. We moved a bunch of villagers. We set up a really good heading for where we're going to be placing the rest. Do I, wait. Okay, I have Venus combs. All right. I just need 2 conches now. I just need 2 conches, right? Okay. Hello, Classy. It's okay. We are signing off. So what we'll do is we'll do a happy raid to somebody else who could use some love. How was rehearsal? Also, how is your back? How's your back? If it takes personality into consideration, Norma and Patty are the most common 4 cows, but 2 are snooty. So the probably, maybe, I don't know. You'd have to probably ask. Have to ask Cora, because Cora knows those things. Used to time travel to winter times because it was going for cozy. Cozy is all year long, but winter is especially cozy. So yeah, friends, thank you for being part of today. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I didn't raid anyone last time. I felt so bad. But you know who we're raiding? We're raiding Nora today. Yeah. Nora is presently playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, so if you would, friends, please do a hashtag Artsy raid and give Nora over at Horrible Gaming some love. If you like Animal Crossing, like beautiful builds in Animal Crossing, but I think she mostly does Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I think she's also doing some Tiny Glade right now. An incredible designer. I could never. She is so good at it. Leave a like at the very least, and if you like the vibe, please subscribe. Classy, I'm glad I could see you. And I'm going to leave you with a sentiment that I leave on every live stream and video, that I hope you're being kind to yourself and being kind to others and making art and playing games and encouraging others to do the same. And I will get into game development. I'll do that. Okay? So whatever you are going to do in your part of the world, you can do it. It may be hard, but I believe in you. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.